I have no patience for basics. Okay. I don't want to learn how to say, how are you, or my name is so and so in French or in any other foreign language that I would want to learn. And that's the reason I love learning languages, because it's not math. And you won't be banished from advancing in your learning process just because you didn't learn how to say hi. You can skip to the middle or the end. Actually, there is no end. I mean, that's the thing about learning languages. There's no finish line, and there's no starting line either. It's when you're learning a new language. Uh, you're free to choose your own method, and I would argue you're also free to choose your own basics. In fact, uh, don't don't even bother to look for phrases or words that are used frequently. Instead, look for the movies that you might have watched a couple of times, then find the subtitles in your target language, or look for the translations of the books that you might have read multiple times, or just write something on your own and then Google Translate it. Okay, go for such meaningful sub projects which are dense enough to make you fail enough times, rather than learning forever a list of random basic phrases which you'll practice every day. After a week, you'll find yourself stuck with the first 10 sentences. But if you're studying something that is meaningful to you, you're much more likely to push through those hurdles compared to a handful of basic phrases. I mean, you can't learn how to swim in a shallow pool, right? It has to have some depth. So, I mean, you don't want to drown, but the water has to be slightly deeper than your height, deep enough to keep you moving at least. So, focus on the density of the information rather than the utility of it or the frequency of it. Memorizing discrete phrases just because they are commonly used, I'm not sure how helpful it is. Uh, you're better off working on something you personally connect with rather than picking random phrases. Now, it can be helpful if it is 500 random phrases, but then if you're committing to learning 500 phrases in a language that you don't know that well, you might as well learn them in a context, right? 500 phrases is one fifth of a movie, equivalent to a TV episode. So pick a TV episode in your target language and watch it 5 times. Sit with a dictionary and get rid of your phone and see how much you can grasp. Otherwise, it will be, oh, I've learned basic phrases and now what? How are you planning to take it forward from there? So you need to craft your own language learning system of sorts, which you will only be able to devise if you are working with something substantial, rich, meaningful, and dense. Stories, movies, conversations, ideas, not something dry and lifeless as how are you. And is that why you're learning French? I mean, to do small talk. I've never bothered to ask anybody how are you in the language I actually speak. I'm certainly not going to do it in a language I barely know. And oh, I shouldn't have said it. But I hope I speak fluent French by the time people watch this. So yeah, I'll get there. See you.